I'd like to welcome you guys to Crossplane Nation. Today we are going to show you how to take these ugly looking stock blinkers that stick out and are a complete eyesore on that 2014 beautiful Yamaha R1, which I have pictured here today. And we are going to show you how to put these awesome flush mount blinkers on here that are going to make it look absolutely stunning. So hope this video helps you with this. Alright, so you're going to take the key and passenger seat has an Allen wrench. What we're going to do is we're going to take this Allen wrench, open up the seat here, get some leverage to pop that open. Just take that first one. There it is. Finally came out. So there's two of these. You want to remove these. I'm going to remove the seat and then I'll come back. Okay, so the seat, remove the seat here. There's a reason why, because you'll see right here is a tool kit. So I'm going to get in there and use those tools to take those fairings off. You might have your own set of tools. Unfortunately, I'm just going to use their factory set just because I got some old rusty ones. So stop, go from there. This is what we're going to replace today. Got these factory blinkers. I've ordered a set of these flush mount, but in order to replace these, what I'll have to end up doing, I don't know if you can see it, of course you can't see it up in here, we'll have to take this fairing piece off, and there are two retaining clips here that we're going to detach from that as well, get to the back side of this, and in order to mount these. So what I'll do is I'll just take these individual little retaining bolts off using the proper Allen wrench, also down there at the bottom, and then we'll open this up and see what we have to work with as far as putting that in there. Alright, so we're going to take these guys off. Get down here. It'll be a little hard to see what I'm doing here. Pull that off. Kind of looks like a little worm screw. Set that over here. Let's see if we can get this other one. There you go. So you guys get the idea here. You don't need me to go through and show you. There were two plastic little retaining pieces right here. I'll show you. You'll notice that it might be hard to see. There we go. There's no Phillips or flathead, so what you need to do is just take something and you're just going to press in the middle, and what it'll do is it'll pop those out. Make sure you pick those up. You'll need to release those two here, get the fairing away from this particular piece inside. Alright, this is what we're working with right now. I missed one little piece right here. You can see where it's kind of hanging. So I'm going to pop this little plastic piece off from the back, just pressing in the inside, it'll release it. And then I'll come up here and I'm going to unplug where these blinkers plug in, and then we're going to start our install putting that together. I'm not sure exactly how the wiring piece is going to go, if I need to cut and splice, but we're about to figure it out. Okay, we've disconnected the fairing here. What I've noticed there on the side right here, and you'll see that there are two little rubber retaining pieces. I think what you'll have to do is fold those back and pop those out. I'm going to see if I can't set the camera down and show you how to do that. Okay, so there's two little retaining pieces. When you open those two pieces up, what will happen is this retaining clip should come off, like so. And then this light, a little bit of work, maybe. This light should just come right off. right through there. See how that comes through? Looky there. And so now we have that off. Our goal now is to figure out how we're going to put those flush mounts in here. Now that we have the piece removed, I looked on there and made sure that the writing that I barely see is facing up. Nobody's going to pay that much attention, but what we'll do now is take your wires and feed that through here. Now there was a nut right here that was on this shaft, and I'm under the impression that that is going to be what is going to retain, you'll see right here, retain this to the fairing by using these little plastic pieces here. And I believe you just put those on like such. You'll see like right here comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You put 4 on each. I don't know if that goes over the wire. Let's see. Right here. Take these. Now, something I did notice, if you look kind of closely here, when you put this plastic washer on there, it's kind of sitting, you see that right here up against that wire. I'm going to take my plastic washers and I'm going to cut a section of flat part off. That way it fits nice and snug up against this back fairing. I'm going to pause it. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I come back. So here's the piece that I just cut. The way that's going to fit, you'll see in the video here. See how that doesn't touch that wire? Try to get close up a little bit. And I can back it off a little bit. I'm going to cut those 4 retaining pieces that came with my kit just like that. And then I'm going to put that nut back on there and secure it. Okay, with my pieces cut, I'm going to go ahead and put these on. Take this nut. I'm going to find a nut driver and I'm going to tighten that up. And then you can see the product here. You can see how it's flush mount. These things are going to look sweet. They run about 50 bucks. If you go to the dealership, you get them on eBay, maybe $40, $35, free shipping. So we're going to finish this piece here. We're going to plug it in, test it, see if it works, and then we'll do the other side. What I've decided to do, figured because the bike's going to have a little bit of vibration, of course, as I started to tighten this nut down, I realized I wanted to put a lock washer on there, so I found a lock washer that I'm going to place on there, and hopefully that will help keep that from backing out. Just tighten that up. Okay, so I cut this piece right here off of the old light that I have. I'm going to splice this into the new piece, so that way it's just plug and play. So we're going to splice it and see how it works. So here's where I'm going to take these 2 wires and splice it into here. My directions say that the stock wire that I have here in blue is not going to be used, so I'm going to tape it up. Just move it out of the way in case I ever need to put those stock ones back on. So follow your instructions. My instructions here say that the red wire is going to connect to the brown. So I have a red wire here, and I'm going to connect that to the brown wire. And then on the other side, it's saying that the red wire will connect to the green, and then the black wires will be my negative. So make sure you're just following your instructions. So we're going to wire these up. what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in really quickly. See if it works before doing anything else. Alright, so let's plug this in. Alright, so we plug in, make sure there's no tension on it. Let's see if this is going to work, or if I'm just going to blow my motorcycle up, which that would not be cool. So there you go, you can see it flashing. Alright, so now we will finish with the other side. I'll put this guy back together here, tape it all up, and repeat the steps. So just to kind of finalize what we've done, just gone through here. Just splice those, make sure you tape those up. You can see right here where I've made that modification. Didn't want it really touching on that wire that much. So we'll put it back all together. When you go to put your fairing back on, make sure this corner piece right up here, there's a little part that needs to go in, and how you put it back together, of course that's kind of up to you how you want to do that piece. I'd kind of start from there. Installing these these plastic pieces, what you want to do is you want to push this piece down to get this middle part that you initially pushed in up, and then whoop, and wherever you find it, there it is. And that's how you're going to put those in. I was having some difficulty doing that, but I realized you have to push those up to reset it, and then it'll make a snap sound, and then you know it's locked in. Okay, that's what it looks like with the shaved blinkers, flush mount blinkers. You can see they recess really nicely in here. Nice, clean look. The cool thing about the brand that I bought is that they are not going to illuminate yellow whenever the bike is turned on and running. They'll stay clear. And then I'll show you here. Then of course they blink the yellow amber as they're supposed to. But a really clean installation, makes the bike look nice. That's it. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me anytime. Thanks.